he identifies in being like a learning difficulty or just being like just whatever chip on his shoulder from being black or whatever, not did well in school or something. So that's like he has a real thing about that, and he took so much offense that he's like threatening me, blocking me, all this shit. So it's like you should have thin skin. People that live in glass houses
Bro,
shouldn't throw
he's got
stones.
very thick skin. He listens to fucking
I don't
N-words
know.
and shit all
He
day.
has very thin
And he
skin.
can't be pissed off one time when you said when you insinuated black people are stupid. Like,
But but there's like obviously there's like a kernel of truth to it.
no, there isn't.
When I said what black people are,
Yeah, why would you say that? Like,
what did I say? Did I say that black people were what?
what did you insinuate it?
No. What did I say about black people? I just forget what you said.
Did you say they were stupid?
I said he's stupid. I said that everyone insinuating that he was stupid people. Not that black people are stupid people or anything like that, but just that I was just insinuating that he was stupid people, and just asking questions and the point a little bit, but not making it like entirely personal. And yet he took so much offense to it.
Cheppa, most people are not 100%.
Offering any accepting. Yeah. Okay, I'm just testing something. I can't upload pictures here. Why not? Give me a picture rights on the server. I'm leaving.
Are you fucking threatening me, cunt? Huh?
Yes.
You white cunt? Are you threatening me?
Yeah, I'm threatening you. Let me post pictures.
Man, you should be able to. How many times did you leave? You fucking wait. You have. Oh no! Wait, you have DJ and Israeli. And what the fuck? Let me check. Something must have changed. Server settings.
That hydrogen video, it didn't pass, man. That's because I can't post pictures.
Hold on. Hydrogen. Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, roles. Okay, television. Wait, why is it saying there's only? What the fuck? Oh no, that's my role. No, you don't want that. 70 roles. Okay, display permissions, view channels, manage roles, manage manage server. No. You should be able to attach files and embed links. That's pretty weird. You're an Israeli, and maybe the DJ role was fucking you up somehow. Start activities. I don't know what the fuck. Chad, we got a good server. You want to build another server? Fine. Like, I'm willing. I want us to have a democratic server. And at some point, I say we go and build that. Like but you need at least 13 knights. Oh, dude, my back hurts.
Yeah, that sounds cool, right? The 13 Knights of the Round Table.
Crypto Knights.
Crypto Knights.
Crypto Knights of the fuck around table. We're making tables, and they're called fuck around tables. Like fuck around tables.
Oh my god, it's such a good theme, dude. The 13 Knights of the Crypto. The 13
of the unholy grail, dude. And they're in. They're actually in Camelot. That's the funny thing, right? They're web. It's web Camelot. It's only a model, right? Like it's so it's great. We're already doing it. Like we already have the like you basically would be on the screen. I think each of the knights. I don't know how to display it. BR would be better. Last thing Sheba said to me is, "You're bullying me." That was on 10/11/2021. I mean, on this account. I kind of want her to come in and like talk about like say toodles and then like talk about things that honestly like probably will annoy me and not too much time. Actually, hold on. Let's. Can we stop over and visit them and see what's up? It's just Fem and Nope, and it's either like a funny conversation, in which case it's all fine, or like some weird shit's happening.
All right, then. Let's go over there.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
What's happening?
I don't know. I kind of want some of Sheba's help. Like, so we're supposed to actually do some shit, and she knows that, and she said that, and she realizes that. But
no. But you're recording, right? So you're actually there are certain aesthetics and certain activities that you do to I don't know. It's like a lure. You want content.
no, I want to get me, and I feel like it'd be horrible for me to only record myself, because then I could just take every idea I had and every idea I heard and just say, fuck it, they're all mine, right? By having a record, you know, like, who did what. And the worst thing people say is like the C word, and meaning the one you use, the one you say. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if you're a black person and you identify with the word coon, then obviously maybe you are one. But if you're a black person and you don't identify with the word coon, then you would see what I mean by coon.
Right.
I know black people in Australia who say, yeah, fuck those coons, because they realise that some of people of their race make all of them look bad. They realise that if their relatives and their cousins and their brothers and sisters were to actually be decent people, then people wouldn't have a perception of them that they do. So in that way, they are coons, because they're selling themselves out, making all of their fucking brothers and sisters look bad. I don't give a fuck what people think about that word.
I gotta call my kids real quick. Why don't you go over to Landlords and tell Sheba I miss her and I'm confused. If you want to, like, just, I miss her.
She doesn't like you recording it, that's all.
Why would she do, like? Oh my god.
Under certain conditions. Anyway,
Cheb, I will never be off the fucking. Almost certainly, at least this world has changed. It's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. I want to be absolutely fucking sure. Like, I am who I am, and I basically do what I say, and I make that very clear to everyone. You don't want to make history? Don't, man. Like, you want me to leave the server? Cool. But, like, I am me. I'm gonna stay me. You could be a fucking dragon and you wouldn't fucking slay me, Chippa. What do we change here? 1, 2, 3. Why is there? Can you hear the music? You saw. Can you guys hear the music?
She was gonna come hang. Yeah, but you gotta say sorry to her. You gotta say sorry to Sheba.
Okay, I mean, I've done that a lot. What if I don't? I mean, I'm sorry for anything that I did that, you know, but like, I wasn't ever trying. I don't. How do you do this, man? How do you? Oh, camera. How do you do it, dude? I'm so old. Weird. That's a weird symbol. Sheba, I'm sorry.
You're so old.
That's not a video. I don't like this fucking Android. I don't like this fucking Android at all.
What are you talking about?
Sheba, I'm sorry.
She's not here yet.
I'm recording her video.
Okay.
She's connected to me on my fucking other 2 accounts, and she talks to me. It's just not on ones that are. Oh, she was gonna make a movie with me, and we're not gonna record anything. Like, she's like, really, we're gonna do some great project and not record it. I'm gonna be in a green room without cameras. Like, fuck off.
Green room without cameras. Come on.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate
it. Since when was this a green room?
I'm not saying it is a green room, but like, it also is a green. It's like, it is a green room. I mean, I have a kind of a green screen. I have a green rug. I smoke weed
green
here.
Plans.
I prepare for a show here. Cheba, my show is done, right? Like, I have 7,000 episodes, and yeah, it's about the past, right? It's in the past, right? So it's got real things that are happening in real time. My entire story's in the future, anyways. Though I'm done. I've been done for years. I'm just saying. But I can't, like, it seems disingenuous to play a game just because I know how to convince people. Like, you can manipulate them easily, but like, what if you're wrong?
Wrong about what?
Like, what if
How
what
could
if
I be
what you're
wrong?
doing is wrong? What if it isn't good enough?
How could I
I mean,
be wrong? Come on.
I consider that I could be wrong. That's why I talk to people to see if I'm on the right track. I mean, that's why I talk. That's why I like to talk to people about ideas, because ideas are powerful, and if you come up with the right one, you can be rewarded handsomely for it. You can act on those ideas. You can do things. You can get things happening. And but if you believe things and you don't have those beliefs and ideas challenged, you can be on a completely wrong track, and years later go, oh, why did I waste all my time on that? And that's why I don't like people lying to me, and especially white lies, or like pissing in your pocket, saying like, oh yeah, no, everything is cool. Yeah, no, yeah, you don't. There's nothing wrong with that idea when they actually know. I'd rather someone tell me the hard truth that I'm wrong, rather than and me be able to consider it, rather than them just go along to get along. Like that's why I hate fucking weak people, because they're not.
Wait,
They're not going
fucking
to
weak
do it.
people? You hate fucking them or you hate them?
No, I hate fucking weak
Both.
people. I fucking hate weak people because
Having sex with them.
they don't challenge me. They don't temper me. They don't.
Morty! Morty!
Fuck is that?
Jeez, Rick!
There's people who only come here when you get more than 6 people. Like, that's the funny thing. You get these oh, we got Howitzer. What am I doing, dude? I'm fucking high. I'm losing track of like what's going on here.
Dude, I ate some
Kev.
fucking spicy noodles, bro.
Okay, guys, does anyone want to win 100,000 Ds or no? Probably not, right?
You know, I can tell you there's something that you're wrong about. And it's going to be really big headed of me, but I just want to say to you guys, crypto. You're wrong about crypto, bro.
Okay.
Dude, I made some money recently off crypto, and it's like kind of crazy.
When's blockchain coming out? Never, right? I've had my money stolen from me for a long time, so I ain't invested in shit.
Yeah, it's coming, bro.
And he kind of is a little anti-crypto because of it, but I'm not. I'm just anti the shit that exists. I'm not anti-God. I'm just anti to all the gods I've ever heard of.
Guess what? It's all going to be worth nothing. So you're holding bags, and they go, "What? But they're worth something." And then people go, "Well, nah, because Tether's worth nothing. Because Tether's worth nothing,
That's
you
not true
can't
either.
actually exchange it for US dollars. In order for you to get out, somebody else has got to get in. So it's a pyramid. It's a Ponzi scheme because it builds up. Everything thinks it's safe, and then all of a sudden, worth nothing when it gets audited.
Yep.
And then they go, "Oh fuck! How do I get out? How do I cash out?" Everyone's trying to cash out, and it becomes worth nothing. Nobody gets their supposed value back out of it. It's not a store of value. Is what you need to be realizing.
You might be right, but since I started, and you remember when I started, right? You were around. I've got like, look, I'm not trying to like brag, you know, I'm a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but just to put it in perspective, right? On a real, I've made like $7 grand.
You know that on
Do you
just
fucking
before
believe
I went
that?
to
Bro, and I didn't start that long ago. Like, I was telling my friend, and he was like, "Oh man, you lucked out," and I was like, "Maybe," but I put myself where the luck was happening.
There's people who made like $100 million on crypto.
Billions.
Billions,
obviously.
trillions.
That's what Satoshi
when
said.
I went to but yeah, there's so much money in it now that it's just so easy to pull the plug.
I'm just saying, man.
So, the British pound, right? That's just digital, right?
Hold on, let me see it. No.
The British pound is just a digital currency, right?
No.
I mean, do all American dollars exist in greenback form or not? No, right.
The minority are actually paper.
Right. So if it's partially digital, it's basically like, I mean,
Well,
So
I'm
it
not,
takes.
I'm not in favor of fiat currency, but you got to realize fiat currency is also a very, very new thing. This is even worse than fiat currency. It's a fiat of fiat.
No, it's not because you can't generate more of it.
Yeah, you can. The the gold, the US dollar was gold backed in, I think it was 1976.
Check out Good Night Club.
Why do you sound Australian? I don't
And
like
since
it.
then, it has not been gold backed. Since 1976, they stopped backing US dollar with gold. So it became fiat.
Oh, here I found this
And
video. Let me show you this video. This is what New York City looked like in 1982. In Good Night Club.
Interesting. Detroit's abandoned hoods versus the Bronx.
Yeah, the New York City is the second half of the video. But look at that screenshot. That's New York City in 1980.
What is it, rats?
No, it looks like fucking Iraq. There's bombed out buildings and garbage all over the place.
I don't know where we. Oh, Good Night Club. What the fuck?
That was New York City in 1980.
I mean, that's a part of it. Sure, I'm sure that was like. I'm sure they had abandoned those
This
fucking.
the first part of the
Come
video
on.
is modern day. This is modern day Detroit.
Kev, I cut and pasted all my ideas into a thing called Redsy, READSY.co. And for some reason, when I pasted it, every word, every idea was preceded by the word false. So like if you look at my screen, I'm like playing it just says false, and then idea false. It's powerful. Like I like it. It's just false, 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 false.
What's causing the false to show up?
I don't know when I pasted it. Oh, it's not. Oh, you know what it is? It's I pasted from like a spreadsheet, and I probably got 2 columns or some shit. I don't know. But you know, Kevin, what's 420 times 3? Because that's how many I had.
1260.
That's how many I had.
Damn, that was fast, wasn't it?
Why? It's supposed to be about me. What are you doing? Like everybody's server is about them, right? Like the whole point is you be as selfish as you can. You make it about yourself and see if anybody still visits. They won't. Actually, they won't.
You know that let's say you have a dog, and you don't want it to run around the streets. You don't want it to roam the streets and piss off all the neighbors and get caught by the fucking ranger, etc. What is the best way? Or you want to be able to walk your dog off of the lead. Like, what is the best way to inspire this kind of behavior where he sticks around, doesn't try to run off?
I'm not sure. I'm
a lack of restraint. If you don't restrain the dog with a leash, if you don't keep the gate always closed and trying to piss off every time you go through it, you allow the freedom, and then they don't. Then the
freedom is security, right? Real freedom would be security as well. Chuck, where's my bag?
Oh.
Fuck. Yo, Kev.
What?
Are you Antifa or anti-vax?
I'm anti-faxist.
Are you anti-vaccine? Are you Antifa or anti-vaccine?
I'm anti-vax.
You took a fax vaccine. It's obvious. Pills are bad. Pills are bad.
I'm anti-fax machine.
Wait, you're Antifa's fax machine?
So the idea I was getting to is that if people feel like they're free, then they don't have anything to resist against. But when you start putting barriers and things in, all these restraints, you're kind of you're trying to get something to pop off. You know what I'm saying, with all this coronavirus stuff. So when you put restrictions in place, when you try to restrain someone, they feel they have to resist. That's why people are claustrophobic, or why people don't like it when you handcuffs, stuff like that. Then they start to get wild, like, let me out of here. But so with these measures, I think that maybe there's some something that's being planned here. It's sort of like they want people to react in a bad way. That's why I see these when I see these coons on the street, setting things on fire and just rioting and just being like criminal people. Black Lives Matter and all these divisive movements. There's nothing that's uniting and nothing that's there's a lack of a reasonable voice and a reasonable movement that puts that restraint from us back onto the government. Says, hey, you don't have the right to do this. We are going to curtail the way that what the government is meant to do. The government are our employees. The government are there to take care of the paperwork, empty the bins on Monday. That's all they're there for, to make sure that things are function, things that society runs smoothly. We don't have the government there so that we can be dictated to. That's not what we employ them for.
Yeah, you're racist. We get it.
Yo, wouldn't businesses could do all that shit too, right? Like, government's bad at business is better at getting the trash. Like, businesses, not that they don't do evil things, like, part of what they do makes them better at that shit. So you don't need government for that stuff. Like, what do you need it for? Just human rights? Just crime? Like, what? Just defense against other
what are you saying?
enemies?
What are you saying?
You say, like, you need the government to, like, do what? Clean the streets and take the garbage. But private companies can do that amazingly well. I think you could do all that shit in the free market, but you'd need some kind of mechanism to unite to oversee that shit, that they could keep their eyes on it.
Actually, I disagree, because I think that that they would increase and you'd have to keep paying more and more and more and more money until it gets the private company.
No, both turn out. They may charge more, but it probably doesn't cost more. And it's not. There's nuance here, Jeff. I'm just saying that
Cost to the consumer.
All you need for government, you don't need much of a government. You need the citizens worldwide to agree to something that's relatively simplistic. And one of the things they agree to is if they see a venture or a business or a citizen engaged in a fucking injustice, if they see a fucking injustice, they film it. Like, they point their camera at it. What if they point their gun camera? Yo, I think this is an injustice. And that's it. And then they send it to the decentralized network. People can't buy road contracts in Des Moines from Des Moines. People, like, around the world, they'd have, like, sister cities, and you wouldn't know the contractors. You wouldn't be able to know it. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
We can private sector. Like, we need to build something in the private sector, and I think how much that integrates with governments of the future, who knows? Maybe people have revolutions and they say, we're not joining a country, we're just getting rid of you, and we're joining this international union. It's not a country, it's not even a sovereign, but, like, we're getting rid of you.
That's what I'll fight against.
No. Wait. The So Be It union? You're against the So Be It union. What? After all these years of me trying so hard, and you're against the Soviet Union. I bet if only Shebra were here. Like, Shebra would never be against So Be It union.
I'm saying there's certain essential things that that we should be willing to pay for. The taxes should be much less, and taxes should just go towards providing these basic services, these basic utilities, that make it easier to live. Instead, we're trying to get people are getting at us at every angle.
In competition, though, right? Like, we want to find the best. We want to find efficiency, right? Contests, not just protests. We need to have contests. We need to figure out what the fuck works best, and that helps a lot. We don't do that. All that shit.
funny contest is the opposite of protest.
No, but a transparent blockchain can probably at least the financial aspects.
I don't believe in transparency
listen,
because publicness is also, you know, when you talk about transparency, that publicness is terrible for like private interactions. Like, would you like me to watch you get dressed every day? How about honouring the current one? The Constitution in Australia, our 1901, conceded it by making new. This is against the will of the people, by the way. They made a new constitution copyrighted by the political parties, and they superseded the old one again, be a republic, and yet they did it anyway. And so we're a stealth republic. We're a democratic parliamentary democracy on paper, but in practice, we're actually a republic. But the 1901 Constitution limits the power of government. It says that government does not have the power to quarantine, for example. It says that because what it is one agency, and it's saying we're going to surrender a little bit of money to these people. We're going to make sure that they're able to take our bins out, keep the streets clean, make sure people don't kill each other, and provide a little bit of communication support. And you know, we pay them to just do basic stuff. Now what they do is they don't do that basic stuff anymore. They don't provide services. What are government services? Healthcare. That's about it. You know, so they're privatizing all the utilities, they're privatizing all the healthcare, they're privatizing everything, and that's because they don't want the liability. They want the money without the liability. So they're just outsourcing everything, privatizing everything, taking all our money, not doing anything for it, and then having the fucking goal to tell us how we have to live our lives, tell us that we have to do this, we're not allowed to do that.
But what's their liability?
Shit, you know,
like,
and then
getting unelected? Like,
liability
what is their
would be
liability?
if you're
Most do they
providing
just get
electricity, you'd be liable for you know, causing damages and
Congress people,
you
like
know,
leaders, like elected representatives, and
well, when you run
really
a company, you have liabilities.
company. Sure, I thought you were talking about like the governors and the governesses and the governors.
Well, like electricity companies or water companies, if you damage somebody's property by, I don't know, not maintaining a power pole and having it fall over and cause a fire and, you know, fuck up lives of millions of people. Well, you've got an electricity company; they can take blame for that, and you've already outsourced it, so that the dirt's on them.
But have you seen Succession? It doesn't
government
stick.
hasn't maintained the power poles correctly, and they fall over and destroy thousands of people's houses because it starts a fire and, you know, all this sorts of stuff, or you know,
It's more
just I don't know, just basic stuff like that. They want the money without having to do the work.
Well, I mean, they do work. What is work for most of these people? It's talking and making decisions. It's not.
They don't really
like
make decisions, though. I
like
mean, maybe
they talk
and
they. Well, same thing with the American citizens. Dude, Kevin, we're going to build America in a soul arena relatively.
We can
right?
make them do
there is
things.
not even a network where we can go.
All you
Like,
have to do is as their employer, you have to say, you have to bring them in for a meeting, and you have to say, I'm sorry, dear sir or madam, but you're going to be, we're going to have to terminate your employment if you don't carry out our will as our employee. It's that simple. And you say, you're actually sacked, and you're putting in jail for the rest of your life because you're treasonous. You've served a foreign entity while you've been under power, while you've been under oath. You've served the interests of a foreign entity. Hillary Clinton, you've served your own interests. You've embezzled a bunch of money, and you've served the interests of foreign entities. How about
did you call
in jail and surrender the money from your foundation? Oh, whoops, that'd be nice. But even past politicians that were serving, why not enact a law that was written for a reason?
There's reasons. There's a lot of reasons. Too many reasons behind every law, probably. Not enough reason and way too many reasons. and some treason. A lot of times there's fucking treason, sure. But even to call people foreigners,
I like
this
that.
country existed before you did, right? Like your country existed before you did. You didn't do anything to have that country. Let's call these people foreign because there's a piece of paper that some people wrote and there's accepted military borders. It's kind of insane, right? Like foreign is a foreign word to me. You're a foreign nerd. You call people foreigners.
You should say I'm a very treasonable person.
Oh, treasonable isn't even on the list, which is weird.
You should add that one.
Treasonable
I mean,
offense.
I got to get rid of like 14. I think I can't go past 7. I can't go past 1260. 420 times 3 is as far as I'm going. Maybe 4.
Can that be my word? Treasonable.
Probably. I mean, sure. If it's not already written down, which it probably is, but I mean, sure. I mean, I don't decide. It's not. It's just more like a matter of credit, right? Like you get credit and you get accredits. ACCREDITS, right? Accredits or accredits, maybe. Some people call them accredits, and some people call PayPal. I mean, I don't fucking know, man. I'm just the king, dummy. Sorry, dummies. I'm just the king, dummies.
Give me one treason.
I'll give you
Talking
one
about capitalist punishment.
Yeah.
Talking about capitalist punishment, motherfuckers. He's talking about corporeal torture. Kev, we have gourmet, not gourmet. That's our new thing. Gourmet, not
what
gourmet.
was the bank that Goldman Sachs? That's who it was. I mean, they're an international company, aren't they?
They were. Which is the company that just disappeared? Like one of them just like gone, like totally fucking gone. Like you're so far underwater that you drowned. You're not too big to fail. Later. Yeah, but you know that the world's going to have like a great company, right? Like, and hopefully it has a great government too, and hopefully both of them do all the good that they can. And the reason that they're great is because they do good.
I'm trying to figure out who did Malcolm Turnbull work for?
What?
Banking.
You didn't even look up the
Turnbull
pressure.
In 1987. Now, this is our previous prime minister. Just before this current. Turnbull established an investment in 1987. Turnbull established an investment firm, Whitlam Turnbull and Co. With Neville, the chief executive. Left the firm, co-founded, and became a managing director of Goldman Sachs. Oh, Goldman Sachs Australia.
Objection,
Okay.
Your Honor. Rabbit hole.
But anyway,
rabbit coin.
Yeah, I'm just saying that it could be
Objecting.
some of the decisions that he made could be considered to be in the interest of a foreign entity and at the detriment of the Australian people. Like, I don't know all of the. I can't give you all the treasons, right? I can't give you all of them. Not two treasons to do this. Why not start putting people in jail for the rest of their lives, just for fun?
Huh?
Why not just put people in jail for the rest of their
For
lives?
what?
Kev, do you know that myriad meant 10,000? I'm saying like myriad meant 10,000 in like Greece, I guess. And then it became countless. It's like countless. Now it was 10,000 and 100 times. 100, you make a stamp, right, with 100 and 100 by 100 philosophy holes in it. That makes 10,000.
Okay. Well, I should get outside and do some work. I tuned the chainsaw yesterday. After I'd done all the work with it, by the way, I should have probably tuned it earlier in the day. And I'm wondering whether I should cut down some more of these trees that are sort of in the place where I want to plant some avocados and plant some like-it trees that I have. Because these saplings have been growing there just fine, so I'm wondering if I should put these trees there. They'd make what I might do, right, is I might cut these trees down, right, weather the wood a little bit there, and they're coming and arguing about, oh no, don't, can't be bothered, you know. And it's like, I just need an answer. Do you want these trees here or not? Which ones can I get rid of? Then I can go to town and do what I want to do with that area. I mean, you're not stupid people, are you?
No, Chip, we're not.
I mean, I
That's
know a lot of
whatever.
people
You're right.
on this internet thing are stupid people.
Well, what people say on the internet, they're like, "Oh, Alex, you caused somebody to leave," and I think you better just rabbit
No,
hole.
you
Chiba said that.
didn't cause anyone to. You know who is stupid people? Bogey. Yeah, those are stupid people.
He was super tired, and
No,
most of the people I
I'm
know,
talking about,
most of the people I know,
over a long amount. Like this is over like weeks.
he doesn't like it, dude. Most people I know do not identify as like hyper geniuses. People do not like.
Why does he identify as it?
I mean,
That's his
it's
problem.
not just him. It's also empathy. He also it's other people. Like he doesn't like it. It's very like it just got to be way too much. He did hear you say it like 800 times.
That's his problem, though.
I understand people. Everyone has insecurities. It was a lot, dude. It was a lot, and a lot of different factors. You're calling a lot of people stupid.
That's all I'm saying.
He probably felt like maybe he felt stupid. He's like spent a ton of work on a project, wanted to win more money, didn't, maybe should have. Like maybe he just felt like a little stupid or something, and then he got really like extra insulted by the fact that you were saying that when maybe he felt a little stupid at the moment, and so
if you're playing a game where
you felt stupid,
three-quarters of people, then how can you win with those kind of odds? If you've got 75% chance of losing, why would you play that game?
Well, I mean, what was the game
over
of skill
again?
though? He was playing a game of skill in that case. If you talk, like he was learning more and more and more and getting faster. And faster.
The skill of what?
A
skill of luck.
3D designing, like learning shortcuts, designing faster, like learning how to manipulate shapes better, how to make prototypes like Kevin does, things that can be popped out of 3D printers and CNC machines and 3D CNCs. You know what I'm saying? Like, for Kevin,
that sort of stuff's always seemed really easy to me. Like it seems like it's much more like a leisure type thing. That's not really work in my opinion. But I could be completely wrong about that, or I could be like.
I mean, he's developing skills. He's like it's good. I
make some sandwiches.
Kevin and Kevin and Bogey are both going to design a lot of.
Those trees out today.
The faster they are, the better. Fuck, I'm tired. What time is it? Oh shit! And the kids went to bed, and I didn't even fucking call. God damn it. Kev, he's gonna